Hey, it's Sarah. Hi, everybody, and I'm so glad you tuned in and joined me for this video. I hope you're finding time to enjoy yourself this December amongst all this wild energy. In today's video, we're going to talk about what you can expect for the week of December the 11th through the 17th of 2023. And I have mini scopes for each sign at the end of this video if you'd like to jump ahead and watch those. Okay, let's do this. It's been a wild year, astrologically and otherwise. So if you can shift your focus away from Rome for a minute, let's look at the astrology for the upcoming week. The planetary events are the sun is in Sagittarius this week, and the big news is the new moon is in Sag, and Mercury begins its retrograde cycle. Lots happening, yeah. The week starts off pretty good. We're feeling more social and optimistic, and we're focused, and we get projects moving with minimal effort now. New ideas for work, travel, and continuing education come forward. We feel confident in our abilities, and we're ready to enrich our lives with more fun. And then the new moon has us ready for travel and experiencing more of life. We're looking for adventures and we're planning getaways. And the new moon is a great time to manifest, write your abundance checks, and if you're not already, working with affirmations. So it's going to be a very good new moon. And then Wednesday, we have retrograde in Capricorn. So Mercury, which is the planet of communication, travel, and tech, starts retrograde in Capricorn from December the 13th till January the 1st of 2024. So what can you expect? Well, delays, small mishaps, and unexpected misunderstandings. But this can also be a time of insights around all these issues as well. Mercury is the fastest moving planet in the solar system, and it goes retrograde more often than any other planet, so you've probably heard about Mercury retrograde, right? And it is somewhat of a trickster planet because each of the retrograde phases affect us or inconvenience us, I guess I should say, in our day-to-day life. There are some planets that are far away, and when they move, go retrograde, or go into an alignment, it doesn't really affect us. It may be a small global hiccup or something, but it doesn't really affect us. But Mercury being so close affects us all personally, regardless of our sign. So when a planet goes retrograde, it's a sign to pause and retrace your steps regarding the past. So if you're working through something right now, and perhaps you're hitting, roadblocks or obstacles, this is a time to stop and take a look at what's really happening. And it could be what feels like a closed door or obstacle at this moment might end up being a benefit later on. With Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, we'll see lessons around work and life balance, finances, communication, and holiday travel plans for the rest of December. But this is also an opportunity to get our lives in order before the new year so that we don't repeat the same cycles in 2024. So if there's something you're struggling with that you're really finding is holding you back, this is the time to address that. It's also a time to tie up loose ends, finish ongoing projects, and clear out whatever doesn't align with your 2024 resolutions. So there will be a lot going on the rest of the month thanks to this energy, but it will also leave people feeling unfocused and fuzzy and we'll probably lack focus at least for the rest of this week. And it'll be one of those times where it'll be really easy to get caught up in drama because miscommunication is likely. For this weekend, plans may fizzle out and people are likely to cancel at the last minute or just not show up at all. But don't take it personally, as everyone is off in their own little world right now. The weekend is a good time to rest and recharge for the week ahead and not get caught up in the drama. Saturday, Sun square Neptune alignment can lend us creative insight, making this a good time to work on hobbies. So don't push your agenda right now. Instead, just try to complete important projects and rest. You may also feel somewhat melancholy or nostalgic, and it's quite possible people from your past reach out and send you a text out of the blue or call you up and want to have dinner. This is something that only you can decide if you want to re-engage with these people. So it's going to make for an interesting week. Now let's see how this breaks down sign by sign. So this is just a mini forecast. Oh, and I would suggest that you listen to your sun, moon, and rising sign to get the full picture. Okay, Aries. Many Aries natives have lost loved ones this year, and you're still navigating through difficult times. And I'm so sorry for your loss, Aries. I know this is a really hard time for you, and it seems like nothing is really coming together right now. You're wanting to be done with the grief, but unfortunately that's not the way grief works. It has its own agenda and its own timetable. So right now you may have the urge to push through this or push through any challenging circumstances. But it's important to remember that these feelings will eventually pass on their own, and they are valid feelings. This is part of the grieving process. So instead of trying to suppress them, create space in your life where you do have time to process them. And this could be also a time when you welcome in new people into your life that give you the support that you've been lacking. Aries natives who aren't going through grief right now have a passion for traveling and are probably thinking about a trip. And that's exactly what you need. You need to book a trip. Just make sure to set a realistic budget before you start spending on it. And also, if you plan on traveling during Mercury retrograde, prepare for the unexpected. Don't book anything that's got a tight connection or turnaround time, because there's a chance that the planes or trains may be delayed. And if you want to know more about what Aries can expect in 2024, I have Aries January forecast up already, and it's linked below if you haven't watched it. Okay, Taurus. While it may feel overwhelming, this energy could lead to significant transformation. So it's important, Taurus, to seize this chance for personal growth and adventure as new opportunities are on the horizon. Take a moment to double check your appointments and deadlines for the week ahead, because it would be really easy to miss a doctor's appointment or miss renewing a certificate or something for work. So stay on top of that. In your spare time, clean out the closet and cupboards and donate usable items to charity and revamp your storage areas. What are you ready to let go of? Because whatever you're holding on to at home is probably the energy that you're going to bring forward into 2024. And who you are now is not who you were even several months ago. So there may be a lot of items you're ready to release. And also ask yourself emotionally, what are you ready to release for a better 2024? Spend some time this weekend working on a list of goals for the new year. You don't have to have everything figured out by January the 1st, but a starting place or a roadmap will definitely help the process along. Gemini, communication is going to be challenging during this retrograde, especially with your partner or close friends. Suddenly, no one seems to understand you. Be patient with others and do your best to stay focused and grounded when interacting with them. Don't take it personal, because everybody's in their own world. You may be drawn to people from the past and the connection you had. Reach out to old friends and catch up. At home, work on cleaning clutter to increase the positive energy flow. Donate and sell usable items you no longer need, and focus on all the positive good in your life. Oh, and you're probably also planning a trip. Just make sure that you give yourself plenty of time, because travel may be delayed. Take your loved ones out and enjoy quality time with them. And don't worry so much if people aren't following through with their plans or canceling at the last minute. It's okay. Just be patient and know this too will pass, Gemini. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, back away from the to-do list. There's a lot that needs to be done right now, but how is that any different than any other time? Now is not the time, though, to take on more responsibility. So rather than beginning a new project, work towards completing what's right in front of you. Acquaintances are likely to approach you and ask you for help during this time. You already have a lot of responsibility, so why are you adding more to your list? Instead, manage your schedule and cut down on stress by resting and taking more breaks. And it's okay to say no and stick to your personal boundaries. This is how you avoid burnout. Know that people will be distracted, probably won't return phone calls or texts in a timely manner. Don't take it personal, and don't worry about them. If you are stressed about them, then just go ahead and call them, but chances are the text was delayed or they just got busy and forgot. It's going to be a time when you could get into all kind of drama because someone didn't text you back that you were worried about, but in reality they're fine. But rather than worry, just go ahead and reach out to them. Leo, your heart is not in work mode at all right now. You have very little focus for work or mundane chores at home. Your heart's not in it, your head is elsewhere, and you're just really not feeling it. So rest if possible and work on creative projects instead. Revisit a childhood hobby or learn something new that's interesting or exciting. Do something to just restore your energy, and don't get caught up in other people's drama, and don't push yourself to start new projects because nothing will come from them. So just take this time to rest, Leo. Virgo, emotions are heated as Mercury shows you who supports you and who leeches your energy. Give yourself more time to finish work projects and tap into your inner strength to deal with family drama right now. You don't have to take on any new responsibilities either. Just say no and allow someone else to pull their weight for a change. Communicate with your partner now about any unease in your relationship before it's blown out of proportion. This is also a great time to go over your budget and to see where money is leaking out. Libra, You're feeling disorganized and unfocused this week. This isn't the time to add any more responsibility into your schedule. Instead, focus on completing your current projects and tidying up your living space. Take some time to edit your wardrobe as well. Seeing tangible results will help you feel more accomplished. Do chores or projects where you can see physical results. And remember, you have the opportunity to plan for 2024 in January. You don't have to have everything done by mid-December. Actually, in January, you'll have a clearer mind and more energy to focus on these big goals and setting resolutions and planning for the year. So don't push yourself. And if you would like to know more about Libra's January, I have a forecast out for it, and it is linked below as well. Scorpio, this is a time to embrace flexibility to move forward. So, Scorpio, ask yourself, are you holding on to outdated thoughts or beliefs? Possibly. It's time to become more flexible as you face new challenges, and it's important to recognize these old beliefs and be honest about what is working and what's not. If you hold on to things that are not effective, then nothing is really going to change. Yeah, it's about at least releasing some of these beliefs, if not changing your behavior. And while work issues can highlight this, there are more options available than ever before. So if you're willing to see these options and the opportunities that they represent, you can move forward quickly at work by focusing and letting go of what doesn't work for you. Take the time to connect with old friends and revisit places from your youth or early adult years to restore your energy and motivation. Nostalgic thoughts can lend insight into necessary changes as well. So if you're struggling at work because the old systems aren't working, or if you're struggling at home with your partner because the way you've always done stuff isn't working, then this is a time to really be flexible and communicate what you're feeling and talk things through. Sagittarius, all this occurs in your sign. So the good news is you won't be feeling foggy, or not as foggy as everyone else anyway, but you may feel somewhat overwhelmed by this energy with so many things going on. And you can also feel let down by people who are dropping the ball and not following through, or missing appointments with you, making plans and not showing up, those kind of things. Mercury could also stir up existing relationship issues as well. Work may also ask you for more this week, and you may encounter difficult people, and your patience will be tested. You may feel the urge to react impulsively, but if you can hold back and hold your tongue, this too will pass quickly. Maintain balance and avoid chaos. People will try and drag you into their drama, but you don't have to go there. Don't take anything personal. Everybody has their head in their own issues, and celebrate your birthday, have a good time, and don't worry if people forget. It's not because they don't love you, it's just because they've got their own crap going on, and that's all. It's not fair and it's not right, but that's what it is with Mercury in retrograde. With Mercury retrograding in your sign, this will definitely impact you. Your energy and focus may be lower than usual now, so rest. If possible, finish up projects at work on your own and then clear out your inbox before beginning anything new or volunteering to help others. Rest over the weekend rather than attending social activities or events if possible. And just give yourself the time and space you need. Don't get involved in other people's drama, and don't volunteer to help other people. Just take care of you for a change. Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, you're feeling overwhelmed right now and boxed in. You need a vacation ASAP. Aquarius, your emotions are all over the place, and with Mercury in retrograde motion, you could easily lash out and hurt someone that you care about. So guard your temper. Part of your anger is frustration over the future. You're not where you want to be, and you aren't happy about another year of the same old thing. So rather than give up, find alternative ways of approaching this issue and work on positive changes. Nothing is written in stone, and next year will be full of new opportunities. So just hang in there and know that this too will change. Pisces, you could be feeling down right now because it seems like you're not making any progress, or you're not making as much progress as you would like. But let me ask you, are you actually seeing the situation correctly? Pull out old journals and calendars and look how far you've come this year. Yes, there's still work to be done, but look how far you've come and celebrate this. Celebrate all your wins now and know that 2024 will bring you massive changes. Don't get stuck in comparing yourself to other people or to setting unrealistic goals. Be happy with what you've accomplished and think about all the positive opportunities you're going to have in 2024. It's going to be an interesting week and an interesting into 2023. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It means a lot to me, and also I would appreciate it if you would check out Patreon or the community here. We'd love to have you join either one, and I have a whole slew of videos in the queue about to drop, so if you haven't, be sure and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings!